Hello everyone, so finally I'm recording such kind of video because my study is over and it has been already like 3.5 of a year, but I still will stay in uni because I prolonged my diploma. But anyway, everything else is already finished and I'm very glad. It's really good news. I am waiting for the congratulations downstairs in the comments below, so thank you. And I decided that it will be a good idea to make this video about people's opinion, students' opinion about uni after the whole study. And of course we have different interesting statistics also, as you remember, for example, from the first year we just had only a half of the people who just stayed with us, continued study, and right now I think we have 50% from this 50%, so probably the alive people is just 25% who actually could finish the study, and not all people are submitting diploma. Like me, for example, I prolonged it for summer, and the thing is, it's normal because more than 50% for sure of students do prolong their diplomas. And let's see what others people are thinking about this uni.
Unfortunately or fortunately, I took artificial intelligence one.
I'm doing my specialization in AI.
Game programming in information technology.
My profile is Intelligent Data Processing System.
Well, this profile is quite raw, I should say, that it's not kind of production ready like databases one. So in databases one, it's like a factory which makes students ready for the field. So it's it's a profile, as you say, that is tested with time. So a lot of students passed through it, and it's a choice of majority of the students, this one. And the teachers know what to do there. They divide you in teams, they supervise your work better. So like they watch you all the time, and like they help you more, in my opinion. Yeah, in my profile it's kind of more messy. You can lose some track. You can lose track of your studies at some point, and it mostly relates to diploma. When you have to choose a topic, when you have to write an introduction, it's quite messy, and the deadlines are like are not that strict. I mean, you don't know the specific deadlines. So you are said that you have 2 months, for example, but in fact you have 4 months. So that can mislead you somehow and put some pressure on you. Yeah, this way. And but some subjects are pretty good. Like ACI subject I had this semester is fine, but I am on the last semester, and this semester had this subject. It's fine. Previous semester had some interesting subjects, but some subjects are not that good in terms of English. In Polish, I think they would be better because the teachers are not that qualified for English. Yeah.
There are some subject which is like stupid, doesn't make any sense to study, but still we need to study those subjects. Like TAK, which is useless. And there are some stupid theory stuff which we never used in real world. But yeah, so like this is one disadvantages, and there is no other disadvantage, I think.
Sometimes on some of the subjects I feel like they are not really based on what we learned previously, but just assume that we should know some of the stuff that was not really taught on previous subjects, except it should. And on some of the subjects I feel like the rules of grading are not specific enough, and the teachers grade stuff too much based on their own opinion and sometimes even their mood more than the actual correctness of solutions.
Studying here, I found out that when you communicate with the dean office, student office, it's like it's most terrible stuff that can be possible. So, I mean, all this bureaucracy, all documents, you need to wait so long. I mean, it was really, I hate communicate with the dean office. So like first that I really don't like in PJATK. The second, I don't see disadvantages here because, I mean, it depends on person. If you really want to study something, yeah, and you want to study some specific task, some specific topic, for example, if you're interested in machine learning, you should, there's very small percentage of information that academia can give you. So for example, it gives you like 10% that you need for a work, for example, and then you need to be interested in, ask a lot of questions, ask tutors, lecturers, and like you should do all the job by yourself.
A lot of what I feel like the university gave me is the basic understanding. It's not as much of specific skills and in specific languages of programming, for example, but more of an understanding of the principles of how to do stuff and how to learn if I ever encounter another language or another type of product. So it's more of a baseline foundation for future skills and anything that I would possibly need regarding programming.
This university gave me friends who teach me a lot of stuff. I have really good friends who teach me really good programming, even though I hate programming. But yeah, they gave me this uni gave me this thing. Also, uni gave me opportunity to become a lead for this year. So it was quite a long process, but I had the opportunity to become a lead in this uni for GDSC. And what else? Yeah, you will learn a good programming language. Like you will learn a good coding skills. You will learn the basics of coding really well, which is like really good. And you will be master in Java.
Actually, university gave me the basics of understanding what should I do, probably in which direction should I move, because through this almost 4 years I found out that there is what really I want to do as a programmer. Yes, how should I do, how much time should I spend on it. So it gives you not a knowledge, it gives you an understanding of what you should do.
I prolonged it for one more semester because I haven't managed to do it on time.
I think I will submit my diploma next semester, so I will probably I need to prolong it, extend it for the next semester, because I'm in the middle of in my diploma, and it's like really hard. I haven't did anything since 1 month, so
I did it like 10 minutes ago. So my diploma is already finished.
Super. What is your diploma exactly about?
About the process of creating a video game in a genre that we, in a way, came up with ourselves. So we had an idea of a game that is not really fitting into any of the existing and popular genres, and we figured out that we will just create something that we would like to play ourselves, and it's more of a proof of concept, but we intend to continue to develop it and eventually possibly publish it on Steam as a free-to-play game. And the development process didn't stop when we finished our degree, and the degree pretty much specifies our motivations and the philosophy of what we wanted to achieve and how the development process went.
I decided to postpone my diploma because I had like some reasons to postpone it. It's not ready yet, and as I planned, I defined a lot of goals for my diploma. I defined a lot of goals for my diploma, so I haven't managed it for this time that I had, yeah. So I had to. So this semester, I will send it next semester.
Yeah, definitely. It depends what you want. If you want to become a scholar or a scientist in strict and precise science like math or physics, you should definitely go to some other place, like Polytechnic or another faculty in maybe not private university. But this university will also not restrict you from being scientist, but it will not give you so much mathematical and precise science ground for being a scholar. But if you want to become a good a good software engineer and finish the university being ready to enter the field of IT, this university is perfectly suitable for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So you are production ready, if you finish it. And also, you, of course, if you put enough effort to yourself, if you are interested in the topic, you should consider this fact a lot.
I recommend to enter this uni. It's for you. It's a great opportunity to learn something, meet people. If you are into anything like media arts, management, computer science, you can join it. But the thing is that whichever field you will enter in this uni, just try to talk with professor. Don't afraid to ask questions to professor. Be nice to professor. If you have something, any doubts, anything regarding your subject or your course, just talk with the professor. Try to be more active with in the class. Don't be shy and just sitting on one table and just don't ask any question. And make friends. Don't be afraid to make friends. Just make friends and do whatever you want, like eat with your friends.
Yes, I think that if you have enough drive and ambition yourself, it has many teachers and many subjects that give you the good knowledge as a foundation for your future development of yourself and improving of your skills. There are some subjects and some teachers that are problematic in my opinion, but in general I think I owe a lot to the university and I appreciate what I was taught. So I think, yes, it is very expensive, unfortunately, but the university and the overall course of being here, I think was a good experience, and I would actually recommend people who aim to get into IT to attend this university.
Okay, for sure, yes. It gives you a lot of opportunities. It gives you can meet a lot of nice people here. It brings you a lot of.
If you are passionate, not really. If you have a lot of experience prior to university, it's also not a problem to find job. If you have no experience prior university, it may be an issue. It depends whether you know whether you speak Polish or not, because a lot of companies demand you to be able to speak Polish. A lot of companies demand at least A2 or B1 level, that you can that you have some proficient skills in Polish, yeah, but not all of them. And sooner or later you will find the job, I bet, and it's not a big problem. You just have to be like stress proof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to be proof to stress. So it takes time to, like, you have to apply and do it again and again, and then you will come up with the job. So yeah,
It's like really easy after studying from PJATK. It depends on what you are looking for the work. If you are passing from multimedia, maybe you get some kind of difficulties, but especially from IT, computer science and management, information management, you will get the job before you are finishing your studies. So it's not that much difficult, but nobody is going to give you like spoon feeding, like the companies are going to give you a job offer just while you studying. It's not like that. You need to give interview, you might get rejected for that thing. You need to keep trying, you need to be in that process of the journey of of the interviewer, and yeah, and eventually you will find one job for sure.
It depends on a person. If you study more than academic gives you, it's not a problem. So, I mean, academy doesn't give you all knowledge that you need to get the job. Yeah, you should focus on something outside, on topics outside the academy. So learn something.
From what I heard, I remember on the first year, there is a subject about marketing and organization or something like this, and managing. Sorry, and they said during that subject that students after finishing with the university usually have a very good amount of skills regarding programming, and they are easily employed. What they usually lack is soft skills, so communication, teamwork, and stuff like this, which I can understand after attending it for 3 years. So yeah, I think that it's fairly easy to find a job in your intended type of programming or type of IT work after attending and finishing your degree here.
comparing to universities in other Western countries like Germany, France, even England or USA, these are not money, to be honest. You pay several $1,000 per, like $2,000. I'm not sure, but $2,000 per semester or per year, something like that, and it's not that big money comparing to other universities, but it depends also if this money are the last money of yours. So there are ins and outs, or cons and pros. So it's hard to say actually, but.
But don't you regret that you spent all this money?
No, I don't regret.
I think you would like to spend less, or do you think that it's worth exactly this price?
It's worth it. Yes, but like if you have money and you are seeking for a good university, it's the place.
Okay, this is a hard one. Okay, well, the money is, like, our uni is quite expensive. So I think money is worth it, but the thing is that at some time you feel that some professors are like just giving you task and they will not explain you anything. So at that time I feel like it is worth to give those money to this professor who is not teaching anything, even though we are not the expert, right? So we are expecting professor to give some kind of detailed knowledge about that thing. But yeah, I think it's worth it. But like at some phase you will realize that, oh, that's not like, I don't know, it's not worth it. But yeah, in general it's worth it, not bad.
I think it's too expensive.
Too expensive.
Yes, I attended another university which was also a private university and was only 2/3 of the price of this one.
Okay, so you will prefer less, and you don't think that this knowledge costs so much?
No, especially with IT and how much of the studying is based on your own research of topics and how much of the knowledge is actually out there in the internet. And I don't think that what we are given additionally to the knowledge that we are supposed to find ourselves in the internet is worth as much money as we are charged.
Probably yes, because if you calculate, I calculated it, you can, in few years, you can earn, for example, if you're a junior, you need 1.5 years to cover all spendings for university. So 3 years of studying cost 1 year of 1 year of works costs 3 years of study, 4 years of studying here. So I suppose it's worth it.
Ta-da!